I've put 2,000 hours into Fallout, and I just solved the biggest mystery no one talks about. We've all seen it. A Deathclaw will chase a Brotherhood soldier in X-01 power armor halfway across the Wasteland. It will rip through a super mutant camp like tissue paper. But it will walk right past Cooper Howard like he doesn't even exist. For years, I thought this was just a lazy AI glitch. I thought Bethesda forgot to program the Deathclaws to attack ghouls. But then I spent 3 days digging through the official lore and the old pre-war military documents, and what I found blew my mind. This isn't a bug. This is a feature. This is the greatest evolutionary loophole in the entire Wasteland. Deathclaws don't ignore ghouls by accident. They ignore them because that's exactly what the United States Army programmed them to do. And Cooper Howard's curse of immortality. It just happens to be the perfect key to unlock it. Let's start with the basics. Everyone gets wrong. Deathclaws are not radioactive mutants. They are not accidents of the apocalypse. They are precision-engineered biological weapons built in a lab in 2073. Every single part of their body was designed for one thing and one thing only: to kill as efficiently as possible. And efficiency means one thing above all else. The US military didn't want a mindless killing machine. They wanted a killing machine that could operate for weeks without resupply. So they built the Deathclaw's brain around a single core principle: never waste energy on a target that isn't worth it. A Deathclaw's sense of smell is 100 times better than a human's. Its eyesight is 10 times sharper. It can hear a heartbeat from a mile away. But all of this sensory data feeds into one single calculator. How much energy will I spend killing this thing? And how much energy will I get from eating it? If the math doesn't add up, it walks away. That's why they don't attack children. That's why they don't attack small animals. That's why they will ignore a wounded raider to go after a healthy one. They are the most frugal creatures in the entire Wasteland. They won't bite off more calories than they can chew. Now let's talk about the other side of this equation, the ghoul. Everyone thinks a ghoul is just a human who got too much radiation, a living dead person who will never die. But that's not exactly right. A ghoul is a human in a state of constant slow necrosis. Their cells don't regenerate, but they also don't fully die. The radiation keeps them in this perfect limbo between life and death. They go rotting, just very, very slowly. A 200-year-old ghoul like Cooper Howard is about as decomposed as a human corpse that has been dead for 2 weeks. And that means he smells exactly like a dead body. His body is constantly releasing the same chemical markers that a rotting corpse releases. Cadaverine, putrescine, all the stuff that tells a predator this thing is already dead. To you and me, Cooper looks like a man. He talks like a man. He acts like a man. But to a Deathclaw's nose, he is indistinguishable from a pile of rotting meat lying on the side of the road. He doesn't smell like prey. He smells like garbage. Now, here's where it all comes together. Remember when I said the US military programmed the Deathclaws for efficiency? Well, they also programmed them with one very important safety rule: never eat rotting meat. It makes perfect sense if you think about it. A biological weapon that gets sick from eating carrion is a useless biological weapon, so the Deathclaws were hardwired to avoid anything that smells like decay. Rotting meat carries disease. It has almost no nutritional value, and it's just not worth the risk. So when a Deathclaw smells Cooper Howard, it doesn't see a human. It doesn't see a threat. It sees a low-value, potentially dangerous food source that will make it sick, and its brain immediately calculates: not worth it. That's why they just walk away. That's why Cooper can stand right in front of a Deathclaw and it will just sniff him and leave. It's not being merciful. It's not scared of him. It's just making a business decision. This rotten hamburger is not worth the calories I would burn killing it. The craziest part of all this wasn't even intentional. The US military never thought their perfect biological weapons would one day be roaming the wasteland alongside ghouls. They never imagined that the same safety feature they built to keep their weapons healthy would become the greatest survival hack in history. It gets even better. This isn't just a Deathclaw thing. This is hardwired into all reptiles. Even today, a crocodile will ignore a dead animal unless it is absolutely starving. They evolved to avoid rotten meat for the exact same reason: disease. So the Deathclaws are just following an instinct that is hundreds of millions of years old. An instinct that the US military amplified and weaponized. And now that instinct is protecting the very people the military was trying to destroy. It's the ultimate irony. The most terrifying weapon ever created by humanity. The perfect killing machine. It will tear you apart in seconds if you are alive. But if you are already half dead, it won't even give you a second glance. And that brings us to the real lesson of this story. Everyone thinks being a ghoul is the worst curse in the Wasteland. You lose your face. You lose your family. You are doomed to walk the earth alone forever. Everyone hates you. Everyone is scared of you. But what if it's actually the greatest superpower? Cooper Howard can walk through a Deathclaw nest without a scratch. He can survive a nuclear blast. He will never get sick. He will never die. The thing that everyone fears the most? It's actually the perfect camouflage. Fallout has always been a game about survival. And the greatest survival skill isn't having the biggest gun or the best armor. It's being invisible. It's being the thing that no one wants to waste their time killing. Cooper didn't earn this power. He didn't train for it. He didn't fight for it. He got it by accident, by being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But that's the Wasteland for you. The greatest curses are always the greatest blessings in disguise. Thanks for watching. If this blew your mind and you will never look at a ghoul the same way again, hit subscribe. We're going to keep digging up all the hidden science and secrets of the Fallout universe. And let me know in the comments below, would you trade your humanity for immortality and immunity to Deathclaws? I know what my answer is. I'll see you in the next video.